See that right there? See that right there? Right there. Very important. When your opponent makes a move, even if you completely expect it, just give a little. Make him second guess everything. Guy plays h6. Extremely logical move. Whenever a completely normal move comes at you, just look at it like it's a blunder. And then keep thinking. This is a very, very, very common top level tactic. That's right, Tim. Hickey is very well known for this. Like, you could play a theory move and Hickey will be like, it's an actual strategy. So that's another important piece of knowledge that you are all now equipped with. As if h6 just lost the game or something. Usually, and I do this as well, like what I just said, I do that. The main reason why I do it is I'll almost always do it to a move that is the best move, but that is a complicated move. And so for my opponent to have played the move, they needed to calculate a lot of weird lines. And that facial expression is almost like a, I guess you're brave enough to calculate all that. It's like a, I don't know if I would have calculated all that, but okay, guess you did. That move's not for me. It's a lot of work, but okay. It's my way of coping with the fact that they just played the best move, and I'm not sure I would have done the same thing. Okay, did everyone pay attention? You probably missed it. Game ends. Confused. Pissed off, confused, disgusted. Confused, disgusted with the result, can't believe it, doesn't understand chess at all, has no understanding of the game he just played. Can't believe they just made a draw. Both players passed the 2700 check. You guys could pass that verification process too, with just small adjustments to your post-game routine. Work on it. Work on it. You can reach this level as well. Right? If we think back, what was it? Oh yeah, this one. Let's verify. Resignation. Disgusted, but understandably he lost. Maxim, perhaps too chill. Doesn't want to look disgusted after beating Magnus. Perhaps worried that he's going to be too humble. Oh, disgusted. There we go. Head shake. Verified right there. Confused, disgusted. Maxim, head shake, doesn't understand anything. I have no idea. I literally have no idea what just happened. Don't understand the game we just played. Yeah, confused, lip out in front. Like, you could waterboard me and you couldn't get the information out of me that I understood this game. There's no evidence. Nobody has a clue. Okay. Hunting for another example. This one, we just watched this one, but I'm not sure we were paying attention at the end. Let's observe. I mean, Magnus is visibly disturbed after the game. You would have expected that he lost. Oh, he's just disgusted. He can barely even look at him while he's shaking his head. Ugh! Can't believe it. Can't even look him in the eye after that win. Oh, he's just disturbed. Oh my god, look at the face. He just can't believe it. Awful result. He's trying to have a real conversation about actual moves. He's like, what about this variation? Problem is, you're talking to a guy who doesn't understand anything about the game you just played. He's got nothing for you. I mean, he's just arms up in the... He has no clue. He doesn't know what to say. Doesn't understand what just happened. Nobody does after a game of chess. 2700 club, folks. That's what it takes to get in there. Okay, you know what? We haven't seen this game yet. Let's watch this one in its entirety. And let's see if there's anything after the game. The only reason why we might not see total confusion here, I still think we'll see a little bit. The only reason we might not is because of the large rating disparity. He's playing a 2300. I don't think he's a GM. Sometimes it's not necessary. Kind of has to be like a decent average elo. But let's wait and see. Wait a minute, what did I just watch? Was that Richard Rapport? What kind of zest? What the? Jesus, what was that? Holy. It's a little arm out to the side there. That's the kind of arm that holds a very small handbag. You know, like a very small clasp, or maybe like a small dog inside. That was a little bit crazy. No, but that was, them shits was swaying. Oh no, and the pier. No, but the pier is crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot for a whole man. Hey. Little zest, little spice at the World Blitz. Attaboy, Richie. Attaboy. Ongoy F. Thanks for the new sub, as well as J Demonic for 8 months. Pinky out energy, for sure. All right, let's see this one. I haven't seen this game. Let me explain. Let me explain what's going through his head right now. Can anyone guess? After the move d5, What are the precise thoughts going through this guy's head right now? Not after a6. That was like an interesting second move by Magnus. But after d5, what is he thinking right now? A Petkov is in with the closest answer. Sphinxy is in with the correct answer. Sphinxy is in with the ultimate correct answer. Congratulations to Sphinxy 9. Should I play the exchange and be low T? Because not only does he have the opportunity to play the exchange French, but also a6 has been played, which is not that beneficial to the exchange French. So he's wondering if it's worth it to sacrifice his dignity to exchange on d5. He is actively contemplating whether he's comfortable being low T. I can guarantee it. Because I would do the same damn thing. I'm telling you, Sleazy, if people have been paying attention so far to the class, that's what they should be getting out of it. Every time your opponent plays a logical move, act like it's a blunder, like you can't believe they just played it. Absolute insanity. They've lost their mind. Generally operate with the assumption that your position is unacceptably bad. And finally, and maybe most importantly, after every game, be completely disgusted with the result. So this guy just played rook takes h7. You'll notice here, after rook takes h7, Magnus gives an important look here, which is part of my 3 rules. Confused face, right? An initial like, yeah, that's the, the eyebrow raise, like, into confusion. Now, why is he doing that? It's probably, well, what did I say? What did I say? When do I do that face? I do that face when my opponent plays what could be a very good move, but one that I haven't calculated and looked complicated, and I can't believe that he actually bothered to calculate it. Well, that's probably what just fucking happened right here. He's like, okay, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's probably a good move. Didn't exactly see that. Can't believe you had the balls to play that. Okay. All summarized by these looks right here. But now he's really getting down to business. Now he's like, all right, Jesus Christ, I'm going to have to actually use a percentage of my brain here. Yeah, so a little bit of like, Magnus gave the face a little bit, right? Eyebrows right there. He gave the face a little bit. This guy is obviously not high rated enough to be confused by the game. He understood a little bit too much there. So obviously he's not confused by the outcome. But Magnus certainly is. He's still like, I don't know what just happened there. But understandably, this guy's not high rated enough to be confused. Yeah, now this is actually a huge error on his part. So Magnus is confused here, doesn't understand something. He's pointing something out, and the guy nods in approval, almost like he understood it, which doesn't make any sense because even Magnus, based on this face right here, doesn't understand what he's saying. So this guy's nodding his head. Very weak player behavior, honestly. Nodding his head, understanding too much, like very fake, very fake. Magnus barely even understands what he's saying right now. And then this guy's nodding his head like it makes so much sense. If I watched this game without knowing the ratings of the players, I would very easily be able to tell you that this is not a Grandmaster on the left. Very, very easily.